watching Suddenly Ducks. I'm Bermuda.
I'm Phil, and today we're going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online. Yes, we are indeed.
It's been a while, but the last time we played, we got Mara'd right here in Davin's Watch.
Yeah, we did. Happily ever after so far. We haven't had that many arguments, but you know.
But we haven't been to IKEA yet, so like that'll be the
Oh
real
god,
test.
yeah, that's the relationship killer, isn't it, going to IKEA? Oh yeah, so we've got some things to do. Do you have the quest still in Balfoyen? It's called. No, screw that. We'll do finish the Stonefalls one. Do you have In with the Tide, level 8?
Yep, that's actually the quest that's highlighted. Maybe before we begin, can I initiate a trade with you a little bit?
Oh, wary.
You shouldn't be wary. Come on. I made you something.
Oh yeah. Got me a new cap hat, yo. How did you learn this?
No, I made it on my main crafting character.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Because I know your current cat hat was like level 3 or something, and that just won't do. You're a big girl now, so
This has got me like plus 90 armor, so thank you very much.
you're welcome, my dear wife.
Meow. Well, anyway, so we've gone and sold our inventory things from like last session, and we went and fed our horses.
Oh, I didn't.
Bermuda hasn't fed her horse.
I didn't do that. I was messing with
Let's go then.
graphics settings and
That's this way.
yeah, east.
East.
I'm hitting like every key on my keyboard that's not the correct one. I'm a little flustered. I see you sneaking. I see you sneak. Yeah, run. You better run. Sorry.
Someone be sneaking.
Someone be sneaking. Bitches be sneaking. Ah, Jaguar. Moi. Moi. Yeah. Take my riding lesson. Lorela, teach me how to ride.
The girl wants to ride.
She's ignoring me. What a stuck-up bitch. Come on.
Didn't ignore me, but I'm a high elf. Who could ignore a high elf?
Yeah, I'm so short. It's like hello. God, it's just like real life too. It's like people don't notice me. I'm like hello. I'd like to. Can you move so I can get around you, please? And like they're just oblivious to my presence. I'm splitting my riding lessons equally between speed and stamina.
Okay, makes sense.
And when you get to a certain level of stamina, your horse gets a face mask, and when you get to a certain level of speed, he gets some leather straps on his butt.
Gotta love that.
It's a little kinky, yeah.
Sexy level butt straps.
The last time I rode a horse, because
RL.
RL rode a horse, I was like, I don't know, 20 something, like late 20s. And like the last time I had ridden a horse before that, I was like much younger. So like as an adult riding a horse, I was just like, wow, this is some real like domination stuff we're doing with these horses right now. You're dominating a horse.
Dominating.
Yeah, and I'm like,
If we go to
I don't know
Fort
if I'm okay with
Way
this.
Shrine, then let's go to Orenthis? Othrenis Way Shrine? Yeah, Othrenis.
Are you still trying to do the quest in with the tide?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the nearest way shrine to that?
Just go to Othrenis. There's lots of stuff around here that we can do.
Okay, so we're gonna do other quests then, is what you're saying?
I wanna sweep the map
Yeah,
from right
yeah,
to
you
left.
should. Oh, Moist Sausage says, Racial Motifs 5, the Bretons want to sell moist sausage.
Anybody? No, not from his hands. No. Okay.
Well, it sounds like a totally reputable guy. I'd trust his service, moist sausage service.
Gotta love that moist sausage. Well, anyway, since our last game, we've done some more role playing, both the Death Watch variety and the
Dark Heresy
Dark
variety.
Heresy variety. Yeah.
We stream that on Twitch too, just in case anyone like was not aware of that. We stream that on Twitch and should have them up on YouTube as well soon.
Yeah, we're making a little like startup video thing to go at the start of those things, and we're waiting to do that and to like maybe learn a bit more about editing before we start putting those up on YouTube. But they'll come soon.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube now, then just ignore what I've just said because, it's already up and you're watching it. So, magic. I'm in the past. Wait, this is time travel. I'm in the past and I'm talking to you in the future, and I'm just about to lose my mind right now.
But apparently, like we're humans always, like constantly,
Time traveling?
no, like living in the past. It takes a relatively large amount of time to like our brain to make like our world around us, like in our minds.
Yeah.
Oh God,
yeah.
we've got so many
Like,
people behind us.
We do. What were you doing? I assume it's you who were pulling people, but I know I did walk up to someone's face, and then run away. Let me use an ability. How about that? Ah, that one takes forever. Boom. Yeah, no, I mean you're right because if we see something and we react to it, or even if just we see something, the time it takes for our brains to tell us that we saw something, it's already been like 7 milliseconds or something. We're never living.
I hear
in
it's
the
even
present.
longer than this. I
It
mean,
might
like there's
be.
there's the length of like how long it takes something to travel through your nerves, and there's the length of like how long it actually takes for your mind to create the world around you kind of thing. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, what do you mean create the world around you
Well, I mean, like
to
all we're
interpret?
experiencing is like electronic impulses going through like our nerves, and like putting that stuff together to make like what you see and what you feel and make it into like a conducive world, like is you know different.
Yeah, and our realities could be different. I know I have some problems probably with how my mental world is put together. I mean, I told you the story once, like, I don't know, I was 10 years old or something, and I was in the car, and my parents were in the front, and they were driving, and we came up to something was in the road, something tall and white, and
And
like,
very attractive.
yeah, no, well, I was scared. That's like my first. If I don't know what else to do, I get scared. That's just like default reaction to something is to get scared. Um, so like my parents slowed the car down because there was something blocking the road, and my instant reaction to what I saw, like the explanation that just came to me immediately about what this was that I was looking at, was that it was a line of trees that had all been cut off at like the same height by a passing UFO, which had in turn made the trees turn like deathly white because they were like cut by unnatural means. And like that was the very first conclusion that I drew. What it actually was a telephone wire that went across the road, and because it was October, people, and it was like the US, so people had thrown toilet paper over the wire, so the toilet paper was just hanging down into the road. And that's what it was, but that's not the first thing that, it's not the first thing that came to my mind.
How many drugs did they have you on in your childhood, son?
None that
About
I
as
was
many
aware
as
of.
they probably should have me
I,
on right now.
I took vitamins, but I don't know what they
Ah,
really were. But
you never know. Anyone could
no,
be
I
lying,
don't.
to be
Yeah,
honest,
they
Bermuda.
could, they could print whatever they want on those labels and be like, "Yeah, here you go. This isn't LSD. You're not part of an experiment."
I'm not part of MK Ultra. Did you have to pick up that thing as well, or did I just get it?
Pick up what thing? The thing I picked up?
The note on the
I
table.
picked up a note. Yeah.
Okay,
I
wicked.
picked up
Well,
a note.
jump through here and come up here.
I'm a fat chickweed horse. I'm sorry, I totally derailed your conversation about Dark Heresy because we were talking about video editing on YouTube and the past and the future.
Come around here. Come around here. It's cool. Well, so yeah. Dark Heresy. If you've been watching our Dark Heresy campaign, you'll know that I was a Psyker, which is like a magical warpy person that does things with his mind. Now, in Dark Heresy, you're not like a awesome god of battle that like you might be in other game in Death Watch. You're just like a normal dude. Your skills are lower, you don't have so much like ultra buffs, and like the spell things that you can cast aren't freaking awesome. But I had like 3 spells anyway, one which allowed me to heal, one which allowed me to, in inverted commas, get lucky, and one which like allowed me to then like attack things at like close range bonus, but like from pretty much anywhere. So I was using a spell just to kill some ordinary dudes that weren't that particularly hard. I was just trying to get lucky, and then like what happens is if you roll like a double, or no, if you roll a 9, it means you then have to roll on the perils of the warp table, and then like I rolled badly on that one, which meant that I had to roll badly. I rolled on another thing, which I rolled badly on, which meant that I ended up like becoming a demon host, which pretty much means a demon inserts itself deep inside my body and takes control of me, and then I'd attack the party, and they have to attack the demon. And either you kill the demon and make me survive, or the demon kills the party. And there's like so much stuff you have to roll to like make this, to see how good this demon is. And pretty much we rolled that it was the best possible demon out there to like utterly destroy everyone. So yeah, in the Dark Heresy campaign, I rolled hideously badly and made a fucking thing which ended up killing pretty much everyone in the party other than Bermuda. And the week before that is when I've talked about when this happened, right? Yeah, the week before that.
Yeah, you talked
before
about.
that.
Mm-hmm. You talked about being sucked into the warp by a demon.
Yes, I got sucked into the warp by a demon.
Then possessed you and used you for his purposes. So
yes,
you have a thing.
We haven't talked about what happened the week before, which is when I ended up. We started fighting the last enemy on the campaign that we were doing. Dazak, and
the
basically
final boss.
Yeah, the final boss, which I was not going to be around for, but the DM very kindly allowed me to do some things which allowed me to come back for the end battle, and so now I'm just back with the kill team doing normal things. But yeah, it was hellish, the having to roll to be able to. So both times I've just been unbelievably like bummed up by a demon. But on the plus side, the DM has like kept my character sheet from the one where I've become a demon host, and I believe he's going to use it as like something that's one of his groups that he plays with has to battle in the future, or maybe even how that we have to battle. So that'll be fun, but it'll be much later because, my God, it was a unbelievable badass.
Unstoppable.
It
had so many dice to roll when it attacked. It was just like, well, we're all dead.
its power level was through the roof, and what was it? You managed to escape
I was
because
lucky. It was just luck.
one, you were relatively far away to begin with, and two, like the thing that it made you do when it did like a fear thing meant that you ended up having to
Flee away
like
from it
flee away
as
from it.
fast as
Yeah,
possible. I was like, well, yes, ma'am.
and due to the number of like people, ooh, light armor increased. Due to the number of people that it had to attack, like you managed to run away
Yep.
and you survived. But the rest of the kill team, not kill team, sorry, the rest of the cadre has died. So the rest of the party didn't seem particularly pleased with me for rolling this for something as mundane and not incredibly useful as rolling on the lucky spell. But yeah,
What you
that was
get.
interesting. On the plus side, on our Death Watch campaign, started a new like set of missions. The first one, and if you've been watching the series, you'll know that we've actually started fully recording those, not just half recording those for some people that wanted to see them. But yeah, we've had a lot of interest in people wanting to watch the Dark Heresy and the
Thank
Death
you for
Watch
watching.
games.
Please
Yeah,
do
thank you for
continue
watching,
to watch.
everyone.
It's only getting better. I mean, if you compare like the games that we played last week with the very first games that we played, like in Death Watch, like the very first games we played, it's like I think it's a lot better because I was just speaking for myself, I know better like what's going on and how things work. I have a long way to go, don't get me wrong, but like whereas before it used to just be like I just sit there with my jaw just open, like I have no idea what's happening or why. And now I'm like, okay, so I get this. And like just also getting to know the other people in our group and like becoming more comfortable with them as well and learning how they work and how to push their buttons.
Yes, push their buttons. Sexy button.
Why I was like, why is this guy so hard? Yeah, he's got a name
Yeah,
and
he's
like
a
a
boss
special
and
bar.
everything.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that
Yeah,
cat.
girl, woo! There's an advanced chest over here if you want to.
You don't want to?
No. So yeah, so in our next Dark Heresy campaign, because we were on a mission which subsequently kind of failed but kind of succeeded thanks to me becoming like a greater demon of Khorne or something like that. Like, we've now had to roll new characters. So I'm going to be playing a tech priest, which is kind of like the lame version of what Bermuda plays in Death Watch. Bermuda doesn't get to change her character because she lived.
Yeah. But that's okay because I like Savon.
Savon, not Blackington.
If I was going to, if I did die as Savon and had to roll a new character, I would have picked a scum again, and
if
probably
one
would have
let
just.
you.
Why? I don't
Because
see
he's
why I
asked
wouldn't.
if we all, for us all to change classes this time.
He asked us all to change
Yep.
classes.
That's why I'm no longer a psyker. Otherwise, I'd probably re-roll a psyker.
I kind of thought you just didn't want to be a psyker again, but you did want to. You should have been the cleric. They get mad money. Typing.
Sorry, I need to fiddle a sec.
It's fine. Just wondered.
So yeah, the guy played by George he was the like Arpatas dude,
Yeah.
the cop, and now he's going to be the cleric.
Is
The
he gonna
guy,
be a cleric?
yeah,
Okay.
the guy Ollie that was playing the cleric last time is now going to be the psyker, and he's the guy that in our Death Watch campaign, like, is like the berserker
dead
that runs in and like does horrific things all the time. So
and got
maybe not the
killed.
best. Maybe not the best person to play. Like the person that could potentially explode the party.
I think that's
Uh,
why he picked Psyker, honestly. He was just like, well,
well, best chance to explode the party. And what else? Like the guy who was enchanting in this bookshelf.
ooh, I have a recipe that I already know, so do you
Ooh,
want to
maybe
pick it
show
up?
it to me in a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy who's playing the tech priest before is now going to be a sister of battle or something like that, whatever it was, which is basically
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like a shield maiden from like Norse mythology kind of thing, maybe, kinda. But she doesn't get.
It's just a female warrior and soldier kind of.
Yeah,
It's like a
I don't know. We weren't
Space
allowed to.
Marine-ish that's
Yeah, Space
female.
Marine-ish, but like, you'd imagine that to be hardcore because Space Marine-ish people aren't generally hardcore. I don't know if I have this. I'll just accept it for the moment. And yeah, like, so we're all going to get raging battle boners when I get me some battle boob and battle sister.
How are you gonna get you some battle boob?
Well, you see, because I have a mechadendrite arm coming out of my back, I'm going to be like talking to her and being all like, "Hey, baby, you know I want to just kill all humans," and then she's going to be all like, "Oh, why would you want to do that? Let's just fight things." And then I'll grab her tits with my metal arm.
Honk honk. Clamp them.
Exactly.
You gotta
I'm gonna
clamp them.
clamp
Nipple
them right
clamps.
in the tits, and of course, because like
Like, it's
they're all
time for your
about that.
mammogram, sister.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
It's you're offering a health service, and
Yeah,
she'd be a fool to turn it down.
exactly, exactly. I mean, like her HMO probably doesn't like cover like
Mechadendrite mammograms.
mechadendrite mammograms. No,
That's gonna be the title of this highlight, by the way.
mechadendrite mammograms.
Yes.
Whenever I think of mammograms, I always think of like candygrams. So
It
someone
sounds like
comes to your door with a box
tit.
of candy. But
Yeah.
like a mammogram would be someone coming to the door and showing you their tits. Yeah, I
I
mean,
wouldn't object.
no, I mean it's totally. I mean, this you can order like people.
Tits.
Yeah, well, I mean you can order strippers, right, for like parties
Yeah,
and stuff.
strippergram. That's what that's called. It's a
Oh
strippergram.
no, but this is just boobs.
Well, then it was
So
just like a
maybe they're
topless.
like in a
Yeah.
in like a burqa or something. So like so like you can't see any of their body other than like a square that they like unfold just like for shown boobs.
No, I think it would probably just be better if it like it's a strippergram, but she doesn't take off her bottoms. She just like goes topless for you.
So it's like
It's a
for maybe
mammogram.
like maybe just 18-year-olds because like anything older than that would probably want more.
Yeah, yeah,
Or maybe make it
something like
16. Is it 16 to see boobs? It's different in the UK, right?
I.
To like be able to like taking pictures of people. I seem to remember at one point it was fine to be able to see like 16-year-old boobs. I might be completely wrong, and and
Yeah,
be
I know what you mean,
utterly wrong. But there's
cause like to
something
be
like
a
this.
porn star, you have to be 18. But like if
Yeah,
it's
to be like a
just
glamour model or
tits,
something like that.
then yeah, I don't know what the age is then for like just nipples.
It might have been changed. I might be speaking utter bollocks, or I might just like have been told something like I don't go out there searching the internet for like 16-year-old boob or anything. That's not
Sure.
something I do. I was
It just
like,
happens. It's just that's what happens. It
I
just
don't go
happens.
searching for it. But if 16-year-old boob, no, this I'm not even slightly going there with that being an option. Like I just seem to remember this as something from my past that this was the case, but like I might be utter wrong because like
Please let
know.
us know in the comments.
if you found 60-year-old porn and would like to share a link with me, no, I don't, please dear God no. Uh,
If you're 16 years old and you
oh
work in the
no,
industry,
don't even
no,
go there slightly.
please contact
Oh
Phil.
God, oh God, no, don't do anything of the
No,
sort.
don't leave Phil alone.
Yeah,
He's a
fucking
married
hell.
woman.
I'm a married woman.
That's
Come
what I
on,
meant.
say it right.
Hey, what is that? What is that? A
That's the
ghost?
thing. No, that's the dude sucking off a sky shard.
No, there's a ghost
The
following
fact
him.
that
A lightning ghost. Oh, that's a
he's just
dude.
turned on his lightning ability.
He was following the other dude, so I was like, is this
Something
a
that you've got.
like a
You can
familiar?
get that, I think.
Maybe.
Like lightning something doodad. It's something you can do.
I just did it. I just did it. I've
So
never
you're a
done it.
lightning something
Yeah, I am.
doodad.
But the thing was, he was following the other dude so closely that I thought that he was like a familiar or an
That makes
atronach or
sense.
something, and I'm like, what is
Like a
this?
twatronac.
Like a pet or something? I'll be your lightning pet.
Petticoats.
I used to have a petticoat.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I lived in Alaska, I lived in the interior of Alaska, so it was ages away from any kind of coast. So it was very, very dry there.
Oh god! I mean to do this.
What did you do? Phil!
Ah!
Oh, you're a stone. You're stoned, Phil.
Wait, let me see if I can get away from it. Ooh.
I'm gonna follow you on horseback. Yeah, he's coming back this way. I mean, she. Uh, yeah, so I lived in a very dry climate, and so the static electricity was just outrageous. So my long skirts were always like clinging to my legs, and I was like, this won't do. I'm gonna get me a fluffy petticoat to wear under my skirts so they wouldn't get all tangled up around my legs. Re-shoo me! Go make yourself some popcorn.
Apparently, there are such things as 16-year-old boob models in the Sun magazine, the Sun newspaper. But
Okay.
that's just the very first thing. I didn't want to look too much further because I'm in the
Yeah, that's a
UK, so
tricky search.
it's not like there's the NSA looking for me and stuff like that. But you never know with fucking searches. Let's quickly check up here to see if there's this like ghost creature, and maybe we fight it. And if it's not here, we can bugger off. I have to turn myself in at some point.
For looking up 16-year-old tits?
No, for shooting that dude in the face.
Well, he left you alone eventually. But what?
Yeah,
You have a bounty?
I repeatedly stealthed away. I have a tiny little bounty. Oh, have you ever had a bounty bar? I know you don't like chocolate, but more bounty bars.
What is in a bounty? Is it like coconut?
It's chocolate and coconut, yeah.
Fuck, I hate coconut as well. I hate chocolate and coconut. Bounty just sounds like hell to me.
And I quickly turn myself into this bad guard.
Okay. Look at you surrendering. You're like, take my porridge.
Right, what happened?
Captain, I'm not sure.
Yes, they
Saw the
blah 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 things.
I thought that said football. I was like, oh, he was good at football, and then he died.
before I went to
That happens to everyone who's good at football. They all die. Eventually.
Pretty sure that's how it works, yeah. Right, we're gonna go into Fort Arrand.
It's like, you've watched Fringe, and
I
anyone
have
else?
watched Fringe.
Yeah, anyone else who's watched Fringe, like, there's some point in one of the later seasons when, like, Olivia asks an observer, like, am I going to die? Because, like, I don't know, she was about to do something dangerous, and he had already seen the outcome or something, and she asked, like, am I going to die? And I was like, Bitch, obviously you're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
ask that question. It's
it's
a
like,
stupid
that's a
question.
dumb question. Which makes me want to ask the question, if you could find out when and how you would die, would you want to know?
Well, it's a very... Oh, I just think I leveled up and dinged, in fact.
Congratulations, it did indeed look like you dinged.
Yeah, girl! Woo!
Congratulations!
Okay, so... Some people say, oh, it's freeing. Some people say, oh, it's the unbelievably worst thing ever. Because, I mean, like, let's say you had something terminal and you found out from a doctor. Then, like, either you start living your life to its fullest, or you, like, just, like, you know,
Are
sit there and be
crushed
like,
by
"Nah,
the... Yeah.
this is horrendous.
It's
So,
pointless.
I mean, like, it's the same question you're asking there. Oh, God, I don't want to steal from that. Like, either you... Yeah, it's one thing or the other's going to happen, really, I'd say. And you never know. You can't tell.
Whoop, whoop, I almost stole from that trunk as well.
Oh, we apparently still need to be in this building. What quest is this even?
I don't know. Just follow me.
Okay.
Monkey. I can definitely... Yeah, this is the place where, like we throw this kind of bomb and... No, this is a different thing. Never mind.
Hello.
Kelly ass assassin.
Make that lady nervous. Oh, I'm gonna try stealing. Oh.
Such a bad girl.
Stealing a lockpick so I can do some further stealing. I love stealing.
She's a teeth.
She
wants to loot the body.
Go into a seedy bar. In the film Big Fish, your mom was a gypsy. Your mom was a bitch. That film, the main character finds out how he's going to die, because like there's this like neighborhood witch or something, and she has a blind eye, but if you look, like she wears an eye patch, but if she lifts it up and you look into her blind eye, you can see your last moment of your life, so you know how you're gonna die, and you kind of roughly know how old you're gonna be too when you die. Oh, it was you who were gonna collect the jute. Okay, well, I'll have some jute to give you later. And so, like, throughout the film, if he faced any like dangerous situation that looked like he should be afraid for his life, he was like, wait a minute, I know this isn't how I die. So it's like, yeah, you don't have to be afraid of this because you know it's not going to kill you. So like, yeah, in that way it can be like really, really liberating.
Yeah, but that's also a film, so you don't know if that's actually how it's gonna in any way like make you feel.
No, and I mean, like, also probably as you were trying to say, probably different people are going to feel differently about it.
Come
Like
in here,
some
there's a law book.
Oh, is there? Ho ho ho. Yeah, girl.
So your pelvic law book exercises.
They don't need to know. But yes. It's what helps me remember.
It's like eat your greens.
Drink your
Like,
teeth.
drink-
Get 8 hours of drugs.
Don't do sleep.
Eat your school. I don't know. I don't remember everything.
Eat your teeth. Don't do sleep.
Get 8
Get
hours
8
of
hours of
drugs.
drugs. Don't do sleep.
Stay in milk.
Stay in
Drink your
milk.
teeth.
So good.
Oh yeah, hold it right there while we range you. Power Rangers. You're the Cat Ranger. I'm the Golden Ranger.
I'm
Yeah,
both
more.
the cat and the golden ranger
How can you be
because
both?
because I'm a high elf and they're golden.
Yeah, but look at my clothes. It's all gold.
It's gold in them there hills.
I dipped it in gold.
My wiener. Wiener, wiener,
Winor.
wiener.
It is pronounced Renor. Loading
So,
screen.
the other horrendous thing, since the last time we streamed, I think the internet released like four like episodes of Game of Thrones, like illegally, and now like I ain't touching that with a 10-foot barge pole because like it's gonna mean that like uh, I hear that there's a massive like what the hell's it called, like a cliffhanger right at the end of it, and like if you've watched all four, then you then like got on a cliffhanger for like 5 weeks. Now it's something like maybe 2 weeks or 1 week or something like that. But like, you don't want to be in that situation.
No, if I'm watching something and I know there's a cliffhanger, then I just wait until the like next episode after that has come out. So then I watch the cliffhanger and then I watch the like next episode. I cannot take the suspense. I'm using abilities today and everything.
Oh,
I don't know who I am anymore.
someone's fancy pants.
Yeah. I mean, I told you earlier before we started streaming, I'm remembering things better now. So I'm turning over a new leaf.
It's literally magic, Bermuda.
It's literally magic Bermuda.
Magic Bermuda.
Bermuda and magic fire. Moonfire. Moon beast. What is this ability that I keep doing that does nothing? What is that?
I don't know, maybe it's like a buff thingy. Is it the thing that makes like a purple fart smoke appear on the ground?
Yeah.
What the
But
hell is it?
what I'm trying to
find
do-
out, read it.
Well, what I'm trying to do is put them in the ice crystals. That means they can't move. That's what I was trying to do. But instead, it's just like whoosh across the floor, and I'm like, that's obviously not it. Maybe it's because they die before it gets to them or something, so it just like peters out. I don't know. Narnia. Hyman Narnia.
Hyman Narnia? What the fuck?
Brain words.
Brain words, of course.
Hirma. Mora. Palatopus.
Are you having a stroke?
Every time. 6 times a day. You know what's the weird thing is like when I watch these broadcasts later to like pick highlights out from them, and I know what I'm going to say next a lot of the time, not because I remember saying it, but because when I'm watching it and I'm following along with my brain tells me like that's the next thing to say, like that makes the most sense that's the appropriate response to follow up with. And also, I look at things the same way I looked at them when I'm playing the game. For example, in like probably our first SO broadcast, when you went to a crate and you burned the crate because it was part of the quest. You have to like burn this crate full of supplies. You walked over there. Yeah, okay, that puts crystals around them, but if they're dead, then it doesn't do crystals. It just does smoke on the ground.
Smoke on the water.
Fire in your eye. So you went and you burned the crate, but of course I didn't see the fire, and of course it didn't count for me either. So I had to do it, but I didn't do it because like I was just talking and whatever, and I didn't notice why you walked over there. I was just like following you.
Yeah.
And so when you walked away, I just followed you again, and then you were like, did you go speak to that guy who was tied up? And I was like, I didn't see a guy tied up.
I didn't see no tied up dude.
Yeah, and you were like, well, did you like touch the crate back there? And I was like, what crate? What? When I watched it again to make a highlight, I missed it that time too. I had to like rewind and go back and like, that's what you were doing. Oh, right. So like, even the second time I watched it, I was just like looking at the same things I was looking at originally and not the things I should have been, like, noticing and observing and seeing what was happening. It's just, it's not like random bad luck or something. It's like something that's my process. That is my process. And it's my process every time.
Whoop.
I know, fascinating, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'll shut up now.
It was your process. Eh.
Greetings.
What? Whoa, pocket
To
knife?
steal.
Well, I can steal. Watch me steal. What is a pocket knife good for? Ah, it's one of those things that you sell to the fence.
Mm.
Defense.
You're a medium armor person, aren't you?
Captain Larry, yes I am.
You're going to be happy with what you get from this lady. Oh, and a ding-a-ling-a-ling!
What? Did you ding?
You dinged.
Did I? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my XP bar was just like that far from the end, and I was like, I didn't ding. It wasn't me.
XP bar?
XP bar. What? XP bar? What?
No, it's XP bar.
So
You
what's?
were a P bar, now you're an XP bar.
Ex-pedo bear.
Pedo smile.
Smile.
Oh god. You're on pedo camera. Oh god. Why does this conversation keep on going towards pedophilia?
I don't know, Phil. Why don't you tell me?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You're trying to say you're like 12 or something. You've been like, hello.
If I were 12, would I...
Hello there.
Would I know
Look
anything?
like a bitch? No. No 12-year-old knows anything. Not even 2 plus 3, which is clearly 8.
Mm-hmm. It looks like an 8 anyway.
Does it look like an 8? Why do you try and divide it by 4 like an 8?
Where is that Netch going, and why was he hostile and then he ran away?
Somebody was
answers.
attacking them.
Mm.
The bad man touched me in his pants hole.
In his pants hole?
Yes, it is in fact a boss set of netches, so we can probably do this. Because we're hardcore and we got healing.
Who's Driss? Hi, Driss. I forget who you are.
What? Oh, hello. Welcome.
Ah, I'm getting slapped by tentacles. No, 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 Phil, why do I have a feeling that you're responsible for this?
Well, are you running away?
I'm running away and I put an Atronac to do my fighting for me. I'm out of
Trying
here.
to do heals on you, you just keep running away.
Well, I'm sorry, I did receive some heals, but Alzacha is about to, like, tentacle us.
Alright, well, we've left now. Come closer.
Is
and
it a world
we'll be able to kill
boss?
them.
Is it a world boss? Killing us in Deathwatch, it must be Warren?
Hey, Warren.
Cause like, who else tries to kill us?
This is what we do occasionally, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a couple weeks, to be honest. No! What do? He loves me.
Don't run away.
I
keep
am
fighting
tank.
them.
I am tank! Oh, I'm out of magic. That's my problem. Can he be interrupted?
Adults. I've never been called adult before. Thanks, Warren.
That's so, like, classy, too, that word.
Yeah. Hooray! We killed this thing.
Yes.
You know what this thing reminds me of? Some form of
Food?
creature that squirts out like horrendous green farts that would make someone accidentally go into the warp. Never actually played Elder Scrolls Online? Well, you should give it a go. It's quite good. As long as you buy it once, it becomes like free to play. So it's kind of the same model as Guild Wars 2. If you ever played that, Guild Wars 2 is pretty good. Played the shit out of that for a while.
The shit. There was no shit left in it.
All the poop got taken out.
Should do that at least once a week.
If you're only pooping like once a week, you've got some problems with Bermuda.
Yeah, well, yeah. But if you really make it count once a week, then you're good. I don't know how poop
Like
works.
a really, really big shit. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like all of it. Just a week's worth.
Warren, you can attest to some of the unholy chat bomb that happened after us playing. What was it? Yeah. After talking about what was going on the Dark Heresy, yeah. Yes, I play with Leafy quite a lot because like the name Leafy comes from like LEA from like the first 3 letters of my last name and PHI from the first 3 letters of my first name. So there you go. I also play under the name as Ficus quite a lot because of other reasons that have been explained before.
Secret reasons.
Secret kinky reasons.
But yeah, Leafy is as Leafy does.
And my mama always said...
You know that stupid life is like a box of chocolates quote?
You never know which one you're going to get unless you read the top part of the box.
Exactly. Like you know
You've got to
exactly
remember
what you're
he
getting.
is mentally retarded.
Yeah, and also like even if it's a box of chocolates that doesn't come with like a chocolate map, you know you're gonna get chocolate at least. Like you know you're gonna get chocolate.
Yeah, you're at least going to be eating chocolate if you do that.
Which is
Warren, do you not have a name that you use a lot in different places, or what?
bug loss.
My favourites.
I don't know why I get so excited when I see bug loss. And in the real world, sometimes I see a plant that resembles bug loss, and I'm like, go get it, go pick it. And
Go get me some bug loss.
I don't even do alchemy in this game, and I'm still just like, whoa,
I've
harvest.
seen ladies smock in real life.
Phil, what did you name your horse?
Nothing? It was originally called Lightning or something like that.
Diamond. They'll start name Diamond. Oh, hello. Can my horse speak with you?
It's a message from Drathus Othra, the leader of the Dark Elf quarter in Ebonheart. He sends his compliments, and he wants... No, he just needs you to clean off.
I'm probably more inclined to listen to an NPC speaking if it's an Argonian.
This one speaks slowly. So, Tristis.
Tristan.
Yeah?
Oh no.
Is that the one you're using in one of your... You're playing a campaign or something else, aren't you?
Have we been led
Warren.
into error?
There's the game
I
you're playing that isn't.
don't know.
Was it Rogue Trader, or was it something else that you're playing, or...
Come at me!
What was it? What the hell's the other game called?
Termites?
No.
Unlimited? Termites Unlimited.
No. He offered us to play it. My words, I can't
Beaver
remember.
Lycan? Shadowhour? It's
we're not
Shadowrun. You
having
meant
a Shadowrun,
Shadowrun.
thank you,
I'm
fucking
just
hell.
playing with you, Phil.
You're playing with me, you really are. You're a meanie. Trying to destroy my mind. Yeah, is it Shadowrun that you're also playing as well, or not?
Hey, log roller, wanna chat?
Roll my log all day long.
Flirt with the elf.
Some of the boys like to flirt with the elf girls.
They're so little. There's nothing to them.
Mm-hmm. She drinks milk.
Yes, I was talking about Shadowrun. I eventually got there. It's like the
Beaver
video
Lycan.
is like maybe 30 seconds or so lagged behind. Big Jazz.
Try to put on
Beautiful name, Warren.
Judge Fudge.
What brings you to...
And what is he?
We fight... want us to help? We fight drunk.
Oh yeah, I have to get drunk and then fight this man.
Let's go back to drinking.
I'm confused now. Maybe I should listen to
you
what the
pick it up,
NPC says.
you pick up the thingy, you drink it, and then you speak to the wagon escort, and then you talk like you're a drunk person to this person,
Yeah,
then you fight them.
and I've done this before, but like, why does he still have a marker above his head if he's not the one I have to, speak to or fight?
So he's into jazz, so it's kind of natural. Fight me!
Wow. Wow. Jazz Sasquatch.
Oh, there we go. I'm in combat. Yeah, because this is what being drunk is like. Everyone knows this.
Yeah.
So do we what? We have to fight someone else now?
We have to fight 3 people.
Oh, come on.
Hey, wagon escort. Blah, blah, blah. What? Okay, is it not the wagon escorts we have to fight? Log
think it
roller?
is.
Log roller? Get drunk again?
Yeah, I think you have to
Where's the
repeatedly
skooma?
drink. I'll chop your head clean off. Here we go. Fight this one.
I'm fighting a different one, I'm sorry. I feel drunk.
Oh, I'll have a look at that.
Don't die.
My
I can't
butthole
heal you.
got destroyed.
Yeah, it did. It's like this. It's like this big now. It'll never be the same.
I'll have a look at the image, Warren. Oh god, it's beautiful. Harry Henderson face
I'm gonna have to see this too.
on top of like whatever the hell that is, with like a Indiana Jones hat.
Oh, beautiful.
That's beautiful, Warren.
Hey, Big Giles. I got a bunch of popsicles in my basement.
Oh god. You tried- Stop being horrendous to all those people. So how many people do you need to fight? I've still got a few, I think.
Probably one. I'm not really clear on who I'm supposed to be fighting. Snushbesh. Fight me. Oh no, she's a carpenter.
Oh, here we go. This person.
Did my icicles not icicle her? Come on. Yeah, that's right. Eat it. Eat that carpet. Eat it. Why is she so hard to fight?
Because you're horrendously drunk, that's why.
I am. I feel it.
Alright.
I don't even need actual alcohol. You just have to like suggest to me that I'm somehow drunk, and then I'm like that.
Speak to this person. They appear to be a quest, but like not actually to do with the quest that we already need to do.
No, I think that's
So
the one
where's
I
some
picked
more
up.
booze?
Do you need to fight more people, or do you need to talk to this man and
Oh, I
say
need to
I'm
speak to
done
that man.
fighting?
You're right.
Hrilgar.
What faction are we? We are
Ebonheart Pact.
Ebonheart Pact.
And only because they had the strongest presence in, like, PvP.
Yeah. How do we get to that again? It's like L or something, or K.
I think it's L.
Yeah. So they've now changed the PvP. So there's like 30-day standards, 14-day, 7-day standards, and non-veteran. And you're part of which one? Ebonheart. Ebonheart were pretty good on all of them, so we just decided to do that. And we originally bought this game when it was first came out, so we got like the pre-bonus thing of being able to make your like race on any faction, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're a couple of elves in the Ebonheart Pact. I mean, then not dark elves, because yeah, they are part of the Ebonheart Pact. But he's an Altmer and I'm a Bosmer, so that's not Ebonheart.
Hello there.
It feels fun. I should stop.
Don't do it,
I
it's
regret.
crap.
I regret it. Lorb.
You do stuff like that when
Lorbook?
you're a child. What?
I know. I haven't done something like that since I was a child.
Yargrol Balgruff. Ballin'.
Hello.
Oh, did you speak to this guy? Neil
Oh.
Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Patrick Harrison. Oh, it's an outrage!
Valuable vintage here in Ebonheart. Are you willing to
This is the guy with the swirly facial hair.
in Ebonheart?
It's beautiful.
She was a decade
Taking the tower.
not exactly.
How are you going to take the tower, Bermuda?
Let's play hide the tower.
Hide the Sasquatch.